We are used to riding out hurricanes, but is Southeast Texas ready for another mass evacuation?
It's a valid question. Well, the last time this happened was nearly 20 years ago when Hurricane Rita threatened the coast and nearly 2 million people packed the roads, triggering that massive traffic jam that turned deadly.
Yeah, well, new at 10, ABC 13's Elisa Rivas is here with a closer look at what's changed since then. Elisa.
We experienced the winds of Hurricane Beryl, but what if a storm is forecast for heavy tidal surge? Knowing what you need to do is part of staying ready.
On a sunny day in Galveston, no one is thinking about evacuating for the next storm.
I've lived here my whole life. I'm fifth generation.
For Carrie O'Malley, leaving during a storm is rare.
The first time we ever decided to evacuate was Rita, and that was because after Katrina had just hit and there was so much devastation, we were worried.
The gridlock is bad. I want to give you a look at what's going on out here. Not only is it bumper to bumper, people are essentially sitting in their cars as if they were sitting in a parking lot.
The evacuation before Hurricane Rita in September 2005 was one of the largest in U.S. history. More than 100 people died as an estimated 2.5 million people left home.
We got on the freeway at 8:30 and it's 6 o'clock.
It's a story O'Malley knows well.
17 hours later, we finally made it to Austin, and it was scary.
What happened during Rita.
Harris County Emergency Management Coordinator Mark Sloan remembers watching the evacuation unfold.
What was the most alarming is to be able to see the traffic cameras and the number of people on the roads. There has been numerous lessons learned from the evacuation of Hurricane Rita.
The lessons learned led to this color-coded evacuation map with 4 zones: coastal, Zone A, B, and C. Evacuations are based on forecast storm surge, the hurricane pushing water inland. The evacuation routes are those corridors supported by law enforcement, fuel supply, and even contraflow. Calling for evacuations by zone and zip code allows those in the greatest danger to leave first, usually people closest to the coast.
If it's a big storm, we've got to get out of here. And other people, I think, are capable of sheltering in place to let the people that are along the coast, not just Galveston, but, Bolivar, Corpus, wherever it is, the coastal areas really need a cleaner evacuation so that everybody can stay safe.
In recent years, a new challenge has emerged: massive power outages.
Based on recent events, people may not want to be without power for a week or a month after a major storm.
Sloan says inland residents without power could simply evacuate after the storm. But in Galveston, officials don't want people to wait.
It's hard sometimes to say, I will stay and then see what the situation is, because a lot of times you get trapped on the island then and you can't get off.
You should already have a kit that's already prepared with at least enough food, water, medications for every member that's traveling for at least a week.
Galveston officials also encourage coastal residents to sign up with the STEER program, the State of Texas Emergency Assistance Registry. It's there for people who may have trouble evacuating due to health or transportation issues. The link for the free registry will be with our story online.
A good reminder there, especially since we're still about a month away from peak season here. So
gotta keep our eyes open.
Timely report, Elisa.
Good grief.
Thank you very much.